Welcome to Enchanted Tarot. This is for the sign of Sagittarius for the month of February. It is a general reading. That being said, it may or may not resonate with you. If it doesn't sound like it's your story, check your other placements. Your messages could be there. Also, although I'm reading for February, you could be feeling these energies whenever you view this video. So at the heart of the reading, we have the Three of Swords. This is somebody who is feeling heartbreak, pain, somebody who's in separation. I feel it's like it feels like the worst has happened, but somebody could be preparing for what is yet to come. They might foresee pain and heartbreak from what was said or done and wondering how they will get over this loss. They're stuck in the past. It feels like somebody left very angrily, very quickly. They would not have given the other person not a second to speak. They're like attacking them. So it's like they didn't, maybe you feel, it looks like you're about to fall over, or that person's putting a lot of pressure on you. It's like you're tipping over. Your shield is gone, unable to protect yourself here. Literally feeling attacked by somebody and maybe not even knowing why. You may have extended your hand to someone, but they didn't take it. You wanted to make new memories with this person or create memories with this person, but they didn't take it. Instead, this is what you got. Yeah. You may have been unprepared for this. I see your shield is out of your hand. It's gone flying. Okay, so we have the Devil here and this Knight of Staves. I feel like this person is running. It's like they're running from this devil. It's strange, but it feels like fear might have drove them. This person is also charging. This person is charging. I feel like they were tempted, but didn't, because they were afraid. You see, they probably didn't believe you from what I see here. They were afraid to fall and get hurt here. They were afraid it wasn't balanced. See, because this is the buyer and the seller. And so they were not believing what somebody was trying to tell them, or in this case, sell them, with that card. I feel like it's like they never give you the chance. It's like the fear took a hold of them, and you couldn't fight that. The fear was what was controlling them, and was the driving force behind whatever they said or did to you. And so you see again Aquarius in the reverse here. So they were uncompromising. They may have blue. They were very moody and unpredictable in that energy. So they could have went into this, whatever this was, meeting, conversation, whatever. They would have went in there. They were already moody about something. But it looks like a conversation took place. Somebody was telling something to the other, but the other wasn't believing. Yeah. And Eight of Cups in the reverse. Eight of Cups in the reverse is like the Eight of Cups in itself is very prominent in this reading. I've got it here, here, and here. Each one of them are talking about a different thing. Because every deck speaks differently. Every image is telling me something. I feel like this person didn't believe your story and thought perhaps that you were taking advantage of them, and so they were feeling like a victim or had that victim mentality. And this was born out of fear that drove them or drove their actions, their thoughts, you know. They thought you were just like, you know, drinking from the cup, but, you know, you would eventually leave them. So they took this impulsive action, didn't even think about it. They just did it. The anger drove them to it. Their insecurities drove them to it. Or their insecurities fed their fears, which fueled the fire, which drove them to that action. They immediately regretted their mistake. They saw it after. But your person is also very prideful. Now, what we see is the Eight of Cups in reverse here. And, you know, this is wanting to go back. Because although they have other options, they don't want those. Their desire is the one that's got spilt here. This person has information to share with you, but you don't have it yet, and you may not have it for at least 8 and 8. So you have these 8 wands here, and they are planted in the ground. So this news hasn't left, and when you do get it, it could catch you by surprise because of the salamander here. You see the child holding the coin. So I feel that this is very valuable news, possibly about a new beginning with the child. And possibly having to do with a long-term commitment, which is what you will hear about in the future. Not yet. So within an 8, and this could be from 8 days out to 8 months even. I don't believe it's going to go out that far. I would say more, between 8 days and 8 weeks, with the possibility that it could go longer, okay? But it would be more in that 8-week time frame. Now, what they did is haunting them, you know, and they try not to think about it, but it's difficult, you know. What they want is to overcome the difficulties with you. They still see a vision of you and them in the future. It's still their dream. I feel like this person wants to come back. I feel like that's what they're thinking of while they're here. They're feeling alone. But in this time that they're alone, they're shedding light on a future event from the wisdom of the past. Okay? So from the wisdom of the past, which is what they were reflecting on in the hermit mode, they will use that for a future decision, or for an approach or a solution to something they desire for the future. And this has to do with communication. This has to do with going into battle for something they desire. This could be an explanation that is coming to you from this person. They may want to explain their behavior or why they walked away, what was eating at them. Truth here is what they're shedding their light on, or what this is information that we see down here, that they will be sharing with you in the future. And whatever they share with you has the power to transform things here. Now, see, what we see is from here, look at this Three of Cups. I want you to look at it. The cups have wings on them. This is information that is flying to you of an emotional nature. Now, it is facing, see the lion is facing this scene here, okay? It's facing the central issue. What it means is that there's going to be a favorable turn of events in the future. It can speak to an unusual occurrence, something that happens out of the ordinary. Perhaps they make a bold move. Something transforming. You see that? And look what we have here. Oh my God, look at this. Wheel of Fortune. Ooh, okay. So, and a decision. Yep. Choice. That's what they're doing. They're thinking. They're looking at this relationship that they want with you. They're wanting to transform it from the state it is now. Now, you see, you're going to see a return of this person. This is somebody who is seeking your attention. They have eyes only for you here in the future. Now, this is what they're thinking of. They're thinking of returning to you. You see how that king is, he's kind of moody. You know, he wants that coin, but he doesn't have it, but he wants it. So how do I get it, you know? So he's maybe thinking of a strategy. It's him who sends this news. This is the very transforming news. It's him who sits on the horse. He is bringing this news. So here we see back here you have the news. It's still planted here in the ground. And here it's airborne, and here it lands. So here's the return. Here they are. And they want to talk to you. They want to talk to you about closing the distance that they themselves have created. Closing the distance between you. Connection is still very much felt here. Looking at the details of transforming this relationship. Now, you see that? You have news again. The answer you're seeking is coming. This is them getting ready to send off that news. And what is it for? They could be asking for your forgiveness, a second chance. It is a calling to do the right thing, and you'll see that they are looking at a paper there, and so they will be wanting to make sure that they're saying the right things, you know. So they will be going over what they wish to say to you, or how to formulate their words in that missive, in that letter. With judgment, a secret could come out, or information that you don't have. So this person is going to come clean and lay everything on the table. It is a card of letting go of old wounds, releasing the past, and rising up for a better tomorrow. You yourself may need to forgive this person, because they will be asking for it. Sorry, I did hit the mic there. All right, listen, you have 3 really important markers that have appeared in your reading. And the first one is the water fairy. She represents feelings and emotions, you know, happy, sad. She reminds you that feelings may be running the show here, you know, like maybe you might feel unforgiving to them for what they've done or what they've said. You could be feeling over emotional. She asks you to consider how you really feel about things and why you're feeling that way. She reminds you that you are not your feelings, but you are the one experiencing them. Remember that as water flows, emotions change. It is time to lose your rigidity, be fluid and willing at times to compromise and allow change to happen. She comes in to wash away your tears. She also asks you to be mindful of the power of emotions and how they affect you, she says. Also, remember that feelings are the fuel for manifesting, so be certain that you want to create what you're feeling. Allow your feelings to pass through and focus on the positive. Your next marker is love. This marker reminds you to show kindness and compassion to all whom you meet on your path. It asks you to shift your perception from yourself as a solitary person to one who's part of a living system. Love is what made you, so you are being asked to keep it flowing. It asks you to remember to receive love as well. Are you blocking love? You or another could be blocking love when this card appears. Someone may be focused on what didn't work. There could be a lack of understanding or even denial. This card can also indicate someone special, very special, coming towards you, or the past returning, a reconciliation. Whichever it is, love is definitely in the air. And your final marker is forgiveness. So this one says that you must now search your heart for any unresolved resentment, anger, or disagreements between you and another. If you're still hurt or angry about their behavior, or if there are circumstances in your life that you resent, this is a time when it's crucial to release the negative energy surrounding those situations. Resisting is only going to impede your growth and draw more unwanted experiences to you. Resentment and anger are emotions that actually bind you and hook you to the events that cause your suffering, keeping them alive inside of you, draining you of your life force and your inner light. Nothing good comes from those emotions. Peace can only come through forgiveness when you release all that binds you to negativity. So these markers need to be considered in this journey, because it's possible that someone here, whether this is you or them, somebody here was holding on to some negative emotions, which could have caused all of this. Somebody could have been unforgiving. I feel like this is changing, though, here in the future. It is transforming. Someone may have or soon have an awakening. That is transforming. I thank you for watching, for liking and for sharing my videos, and for subscribing. Also, thank you to everyone who has sent in a donation. It is greatly appreciated. Many blessings to all of you.